take creatine, and no, you do not need to cycle it. And what's my cycle? Well, I don't cycle it unless you're talking about my other cycle. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously, but no, you do not need to cycle creatine. This is something that I don't know where it originated, but a lot of people started thinking that you do need to cycle it. Now I will say, yeah, it could have came from that crowd that thinks creatine's a steroid, but yeah. I will say this though, there's a washout period of creatine. So let's say like if you were going to do like a research study with creatine, it's hard to do a crossover study because there's this period where after you stop taking creatine, it kind of remains elevated in your system for a couple of weeks. So you actually could get away with getting off creatine for a short time. There would be no reason to do that, but I guess if you want to save money, I mean, creatine monohydrate is really cheap, and that's really the most studied, the best form of creatine. I mean, there's no other creatine that's been proven to be better than creatine monohydrate itself, and it's the cheapest form. So really, other than the money saving, you could possibly get away with taking a week or two off and not see any performance changes. Other than that, I don't see a reason why you'd have to. Well, there's no reason you'd have to cycle creatine, but other than that, I'd see no reason why you would.
Let's see here. The second part of the question says, how do you determine how much fiber you should eat?
Fiber. Now, you know, with the whole flexible dieting and all that, I feel like fiber sometimes gets missed. And it's something that's super important that a lot of people don't get nearly enough. I think the RDAs from the government issued as like 25 to 35 grams, and that's actually one recommendation, surprisingly, that the government is pretty spot on. For a lot of my clients, because we do consume more protein than the general population athletes need a little bit more protein, I tend to recommend a little bit more fiber. Like I said, general recommendation is about 25 to 35 grams. That's not bad. I tend to recommend a huge range between 30 to about 60 grams. That seems like a huge range, and for smaller athletes, someone with, for females and smaller guys who aren't taking in as many calories, they're going to tend to be on the lower range. Bigger guys tend to be on the higher range, obviously. And I put a cap at around 60 grams because I found that really going over that kind of affects absorption, gives a little bit of GI distress, and causes problems. Actually, I do want to talk about one product, one supplement that I just recently started taking because myself, I noticed that I really started lacking on my fiber intake. I really wasn't getting what I wanted to, and I don't mind green veggies. I eat a lot of those, and my carbs were pretty high. So without really paying a lot of attention, I just assumed I was getting enough. And until I really looked at it, I was like, damn, I've been tracking my fiber intake, but I'm not even hitting what I need. So there's a product by Myogenics, and it's pro enzyme fiber. There's like 9 grams of fiber per scoop, and you can get it right at KyleHuntFitness.com. I've only been taking it for about a week. Most fiber, you can get fiber right from Walmart, like a Metamucil or something like that, and you can get like an orange flavor, and it just kind of tastes like shit. And it's really just psyllium husk. This here, you're getting a couple different fiber blends. You're getting oat fiber, fibersol, pea fiber, and bamboo fiber. So you're getting 4 different fiber types. No psyllium husk if you have allergies to that. But 9 grams of fiber per scoop. It's tasteless, so you can throw it into like a protein shake. I put it into MTS Nutrition Whey. I have one of those shakes. Normally, it's like my last meal, my 4th meal at nighttime. Throw in a scoop of this, tasteless, and you can help hit your fiber goals for the day. Just want to throw that shameless plug in. I'm not pushing that product at all, really. I'm just telling you what I've been doing, and it's just the extra 9 grams is kind of taking me from where I was averaging probably 25 to 30 grams a day, so now I'm right around 40, which is what I was shooting for.